I walked into a bar one night really drunk, and he was playing, and I was like, man, we ought to write some songs together. That's like the typical Nashville handshake, you know.
He broke the seal and sent me a text the next morning with his voice, though, and I was like, man, I probably should write with this guy.
With his voice? Oh, with my voice?
Yeah, you sent me like a voice memo, and it was you singing something, and I was like, oh, man, okay.
All right.
All right, we're gonna try this out.
Hell yeah.
Then we wrote like once a week for like 3 years.
Saying I'm sorry feels broken and cold like my heart. Never meant to hurt no one, never meant to tear us apart. Wrote that while I was taking a shower.
Yeah.
Because we didn't finish it. We started it and we had to go to like a barbecue or something.
Yeah, and he had to shower, so I sat on the toilet with the laptop and the guitar while he was in the shower.
And I was like, what about this line? He was like, what about this? And I was like, okay, yeah, cool. So like, we finished it in the shower.
That took our friendship from this level to about that level.
Yeah, a whole nother level.
Yeah.
There ain't a thing that makes it easier to burn when there ain't nothing left but a selfish man's desire. What's there to say when you set a soul on fire? It's such a crazy feeling to come to a foreign country and have people look out in the crowd and have people singing your lyrics. They were doing it last time.
It's more of a listening room culture here where people are listening to the song itself, the lyrics, and there's a sense of respect that they have for that.
They want to know the backstory, you know.
Right.
They care. Imagine your biggest super fan. Now imagine thousands of them. That's what it feels like, that it's somebody who like genuinely cares about who you are as a person, what your songs stand for, what they're about, who you are, you know. And
These are the people that read the liner notes.
right.
You
These
know
are
what I
people
mean?
that watch your Instagram stories and go, hey, I saw you got a new dog. How's Franklin doing? You know, and to some people that might be a little creepy, but to me, I find that to be, that's one of the biggest compliments that you can give somebody, is to be zoned in and so interactive with what's going on. I think it's just so cool. What's there to say when you set a soul? My parents recently sold the house that I grew up in. And Seth had the same thing happen a couple months prior. And I remember saying, we were in the van, and it all of a sudden hit me. And it said, Seth, I've got an idea for a song. And he was like, okay, hit me. And I was like, man, that number, I will never, ever forget my home phone number. 'Cause I still feel those numbers under my fingertips. And I still hear that voice on the other side. 'Cause home never used to be that hard to find. Lay in line.
It's a hard thing to go through. You like losing your house like that and having that number that you memorize, that it's just numbers at that point, you know?
But it takes a piece of your soul with it.
Right.
You know, when it was gone. And we wrote this song, and I called my dad and I said, hey man, I'm gonna send you this new song I wrote, you know?
Yeah.
And immediately calls me back and says, son, I had no idea that something so small meant so much to you. And I said, you have no idea. And like felt bad about the fact that he'd let it go and was like trying to call the cable company.
Trying to get it back.
The phone number, tried to get it back. I still hear that voice on the other side. 'Cause home never used to be that hard to find. Lay in line. Lay in line. Oh, now I'm all grown up to the man she helped me be. Realize just what she meant to me. I call every now and then, and I just let it ring, so I could hear her voice on that machine. 'Cause I still feel those numbers under my fingertips, and I still hear that voice on the other side. 'Cause home never used to be that hard to find. Landline. 270-843-6497. I'll never forget it. Landline.